is Cecil B. Moneygetter, host of Money Talks, a new financial news upload that is laser focused on digital finance, cryptocurrencies, robotics, electric vehicles, stocks, the cannabis industry, and much, much more. Tune in and join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Information Meets Execution YouTube channel as we bring you financial news uploads, one trending topic at a time. And don't forget to stay listening, because money talks.
Good evening. Today is Monday, September 2nd, and I am doing your daily Money Talk 7 p.m. upload. So we're just going to start off with the cannabis news. We have Florida conservatives attack Donald Trump over marijuana comments. A number of Florida conservatives have spoken out against Donald Trump after the former president supported legalizing recreational marijuana in the state. In a post on Truth Social on Saturday, Trump suggested backs Florida, where he lives, approving a constitutional amendment in November which would legalize recreational marijuana for adults. The Republican said that Florida should not ruin lives and waste taxpayer dollars, arresting adults with personal amounts of drugs on them, and no one should grieve a loved one because they died from fentanyl-laced marijuana in the state. Whether people like it or not, this will happen through the approval of votes, so it should be done correctly, Trump said. We need the state legislature to responsibly create laws that prohibit the use of it in public spaces, so we do not smell marijuana everywhere we go, like we do in many of the Democrat-run cities. In response, Florida conservatives, including those who support Trump's former GOP primary rival, Governor Ron DeSantis, who is against Florida Amendment 3, have hit out on the Republican Party's 2024 presidential nominee for voicing support for legalizing recreational marijuana. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, Gilchrist GOP Chair David Biddle said, "Don't listen to Trump. Vote no on amendment. We do not need recreational marijuana in Florida. It's been a disaster everywhere they have it. It brings zero benefit to society, increases crime, increases homelessness, and increases further drug use. It's bad for Florida." Next up in our tech news, we have Apple iPhone 16 Pro release date. Schedule your complete countdown. The iPhone 16 series, that is the iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Plus, and iPhone 16 Pro, and iPhone 16 Pro Max are almost here. Here's your complete guide to what I believe will happen before Apple confirms stuff. One of the key questions about what's being revealed and actually when it will be released is exactly what Apple means with the tagline, "It's glow time." Bloomberg's Mike Gurman has offered two answers already. First, posting on X, Gurman says the glowing colors are the invite, a clear nod to the new Siri UI for Apple Intelligence, which also will be available on the new iPhone models, and a selling point. This makes sense. One of the most highlighted changes to iOS 18 is the complete redesign of the upgrade of Siri. Instead of a small greenish glowing ball at the base of the iPhone screen, when you invoke the name of the virtual assistant in iOS 18 on models compatible with Apple Intelligence, Siri shows up as a glowing edge all around the display. It looks great and it uses exactly the color shown in Apple's invite. And while you can test this in the public beta of iOS 18.1 on an iPhone 15 Pro, for instance, in the next generation of iPhones, it will be on every iPhone in the series. Gurman also says there's another meaning as glow in the code name of macOS Sequoia. All signs point to the new macOS being released alongside or around the same time as iOS 18, which will get its release date announced at the event. Gurman says this meaning is unintentional. What's interesting is that the macOS releases usually come a few weeks after the iOS and iPadOS. Gurman may be right, but I think it's most more likely that the macOS Sequoia will arrive when iOS 18.1 is launched. But we'll see. Gurman is right though. And the release date for the software will be announced at the keynote, though it's also detailed below. Beyond glow time conundrum, a new report claims that one element in the upcoming schedule is changing this year, the date that pre-orders will open. Instead of the iPhone 16 series going on pre-sale on Friday, September 13, this year will be Thursday, September 12th, according to the German site. It's not clear what the logic for this is. We can roll out the superstition for launching on Friday the 13th. Apple has often said it's not superstitious and even named a phone to the iPhone 13 to prove it. Last but not least, we have our tech news. The US dollar index price forecast flashing signs the trend could be changing. The US dollar index is flashing signs it could be changing trends and moving higher. The weekly and daily charts are showing bullish Japanese candlestick patterns after the recent touchdown on support at 100. The 4-hour chart is showing the formation of a possible new short-term uptrend. The US dollar index has bounced off support at the floor of its multi-year range and formed some reversal patterns, which indicate the possibility it may be reversing the bearish move down from July highs. Overall, however, it is still a little too early to say for sure, and there remains a risk bears could take hold of the reins and push price back down.
On our Information Meets Execution YouTube channel. You can also check out the 734 Listening Library YouTube channel for self-help shorts and audiobooks. Follow us on Instagram at 734 Miscellaneous LL.